It's just for me.
Okay, put your phones away, please. Stop talking. Starting. Okay, today we're gonna do speaking task 4, and then we'll do pronunciation practice, and then you have your reading test, and you have your listening test on Monday. Okay? Sound good? So for speaking task, oh, sorry, I need to tell you about this. This is happening Tuesday and Thursday next week. Information is in Canvas announcements if we want to know more. But this is for study abroad information if you want to know this. Okay? Okay, speaking task 4. You were supposed to present a review of a video game or an app. Okay, are you ready to do that? No? Too bad, we're doing it. Okay, get with these groups, please. You will present with these groups. Sit with your groups. Sit with your groups. Okay, that group back there. Move up here, please. Move up here, please. And then, okay. Okay, now that you're in your groups, everyone needs to share their presentation. You should speak for 2 minutes. So make sure you time yourself. And then after we're finished, I will choose 6 people to share with the class. Okay? So everyone needs to share. You have 2 minutes to speak. Okay? So go ahead and get started, please. Practice with your groups. You can do it. You can do it. Remember, no notes. You should not be using notes. Sorry. Listen, whoever's speaking, you should listen. Did you use notes? Did she use notes? No? So both of you are finished? You see the
いや、オッケー。いけるいける。これはいける。
2分、まあいくんちゃう。チェックしてみろ。Okay. Today, I would like to share my opinion, which is I think everyone use this app. Really like this app. This app comes along in 2022. Use this app. This app, so this AI very friendly and we can ask some questions. If we have any questions, we will ask to AI. Maybe they will give us
Are you guys finished?
advice
No?
and answers.
You still have one more?
We can ask not just for
You're finished?
We can ask
So will you go listen to Tetsuya and Kishore? They're gonna listen to your presentation, okay? Because they're finished. Okay? So just go listen to them.
These are lots of cons, especially we can ask some questions, we can get advices, understand some questions. But this app is I think this app is one of the most useful app. But there's some points. So this app is too useful, so everyone would like want to use this app for a long time. So people use it before seeking their answers or questions or something. So using this app too much might make our academic skills. In conclusion, this app is one of the most useful and popular app. But using this app safely is not a mistake. So even you use it, be careful to use it.
Okay.
Everyone? Finished? One more? You want to go one more? One more?
Stop.
No notes. No notes.
No.
Okay, so all of you are done. Okay. Let's have one more person go though, 'cause not everyone here. So why don't you go one more time and everyone should listen. Okay? So listen to him, he's gonna go one more time. What? No, it's supposed to be cookie. What are you doing? It's you. It's you. Will you guys listen too? Everyone should listen. Listen. Everyone should be listening. Talking is talking.
日本24秒記者マジで言うマジでこれ選ばれてきたんです
Put that away, because you should be listening. Put it away. Okay, it looks like everyone is finished, so we're going to have 6 presenters. First presenter. Okay, now come on, George, come on up. We are all listening. No, I'm not showing. We'll see you later. Come on up. Everyone should be listening. Put your phones away. Close your laptops. Listen to George, please. Everyone should be listening. Okay, we're ready, George.
Hello everyone. And today I'm going to talk about a popular app called TikTok. I don't really play games, so I chose TikTok instead. And TikTok is a short video app. Many people use it to watch video and share videos. TikTok is most of the video like dancing and shopping and comedy, so on. There are some good points about TikTok. First, it is fun and easy to use. Then it is easy to use, and also anyone can become famous if their videos are interesting. There are also bad points, and TikTok can be very addictive. Not many people use it. Many people use it for hours after and waste their time. Or not all videos are good for children. In conclusion, TikTok is fun and creative app. It has good points and bad points, but if we use carefully, it can be very useful. Thank you for listening.
Good job. Okay, George, that was 3 minutes. So good job. Okay, next person. Yuka, Johanna. We are ready. Okay, your phone should be, you are not looking at your phone right now. Flip your phone upside down, please. Don't look at your phone right now. You should be listening. Listen to Soyunga. Go ahead.
I will describe my favorite video games. It is Splatoon. There are 3 seasons, series. I love series 2, and Splatoon 2 is my favorite games because I can have a chat with my local friends, and it's so fun. This is shooting a game made by Nintendo. Players use ink instead of bullet, so it looks very cute and colorful. And there are 2 types of games. First is shooting a game. Second is part-time job. Players work salmon. It is beating enemies and gain income. In conclusion, I love this game. We can make connection and gain new friends. So I recommend this game. Thank you for listening.
Good job. You had 1 minute and 47 seconds. So not quite 2 minutes. Okay, next person. Come on, go on up. We are ready to listen. Okay, put your phones away, please, and listen to Tama.
evaluation soccer. In Japanese, winning eleven. But now it's called eFootball. I like this game because it feels real. You can pass and shoot and dribble. And the soccer players' movement also real. And you can make your own team with famous soccer players like Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. eFootball is different from FIFA. FIFA is more popular, but I think eFootball has better ball control and passing. Some people says the graphics are not good, but I think game play is nice. eFootball has event every week, and then we can get new players and rewards. So I never get bored. I never get bored. Then sometimes I play online matches with strangers. It's difficult, but I learn a lot. So if you are interested in soccer or any sports, you should try.
Good job. You had 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Good job. Okay, next person is Ayano. Ayano, leave your notes at your desk. Okay, we are ready to listen. Please put your phones and laptops away and listen to Ayano.
I like to talk about Instagram. It is one of the biggest social media in the world. First, Instagram has many good points. First, we can keep in touch with our friends and express ourselves by posting photos and video and comment and like a post. However, Instagram has also has bad points. If Instagram we often addicted in it, and we can use a lot of time by scrolling all the day. Our privacy, we have to protect our privacy ourselves by setting in conclusion, Instagram is a good tool to express ourselves, but sometimes it's addictive or bad for us. So we should use it by controlling ourselves. Thank you for listening.
Good job. You had 1 minute and 55 seconds. So you needed 5 more seconds. Very close. Okay. Next person is. Ayaka, we are ready for you. Ayaka. Okay, after this we have one more. Let's listen, please.
I will talk about a game called Splatoon. This game is played by Switch, and people must pay to subscribe to Nintendo Online to play it. And players transform into the figure called Inkling and operate them and fight with ink. There are many kinds of weapons, such as shooters and rollers and spread chargers and so on. It has 4 main types of tough wars, 2 types of playing and tough wars and rank battles. And rank battle is also divided into 4 types: splat zones and control tower and rainmakers and ground breeds. Tough war is compete for the largest painted era, and splat zones are a game where they painted era specifies and complete the size of its era. Control tower is a game where they ride the tower and carries it to the goal. Rainmaker is a game where they scramble for the rainmaker, and this game is also carries it to the goal. Finally, Crown Blitz is a game where they collect the crumbs scattered around the stage and shoot the ball and reduce the count. These are the explanation of Splatoon. Thank you for listening.
That was 3 minutes. Good job. Okay, the last person. Is it going to be you? The last person that will speak for today is. Okay, Yusa, the lucky last. We are all ready to listen. Everybody, please listen to Yusa.
Hello everyone. I will explain about the app called TikTok. TikTok has a lot of good points. First, when people use TikTok, they can leisure time every day. The second is we can learn something, for example, fashion, dancing, or news. So it is so fun to use it. But TikTok has bad points, some bad points. The first is when people use it, people can't stop watching it because there are a lot of interesting things. Second, there are some fake news. So sometimes people confuse these fake news. So it is important for people to check fake or real. In conclusion, TikTok is loved by a lot of people. I love TikTok. Thanks so much.
Okay, good job. You said that was 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Perfect. Okay, good job everyone who presented. Good job. Okay, so right now we're going to talk about thought groups. This is your pronunciation. This will be on your quiz on Monday. Okay, so let's go into our Reflect book, page 147, and look at thought groups. Let's read 147.
めっちゃ辛かったね。めっちゃ辛かったね。やばかったな。発表したかったまである。
何が
Okay, go to page 147, please.
誰が
Go to page 147 in your Reflect book.
発表したかったまである。
Okay, on page 147, you will see this. I want you to look at this green box, please. We're going to go over this together, but right now I want you to read this green box in your book together with your partner. It's about thought groups. What are thought groups? Read about them in this box, please.
Page 147.
Is that the wrong page? Oh, is it 27? Sorry. 127. Thank you. In Reflect, right? 127?
Yep.
There we go. Okay, 127. Please read this green box with your partner. What are thought groups? Please read the box together. I'm going to ask you, what are thought groups? You need to know the answer to that question. Okay, can anyone explain what are thought groups? You can explain what is a thought group according to this green box. What is a thought group? Momo, can you explain what is a thought group? Okay, it expresses a single thought. Okay, so when you hear someone talking, or when you are talking, do you hear how they pause? See how I'm pausing? Every time I pause, that's one thought group. Pause. Now I'm going to start a new thought group. Pause. See how that works? Okay. So here's the example here with ABA. After joining the team, pause, she seemed happier. How many thought groups are in there? Two, right. There's two thought groups. After joining the team is one. She seemed happier is the second one. There's two. Okay, and then B says, really? Why do you think that? How many thought groups? Two again. What's the first thought group? Really? The second thought group? Why do you think that? Okay. And then A, I'm not sure. I guess because she's made new friends. How many thought groups? Three thought groups. The first thought group? The second? The third? Okay. So you can hear thought groups by listening for the pause. When do they stop speaking? That's the end of the thought group. And the beginning of a new thought group is when they start speaking again. Okay. In fast, when English speakers are speaking fast, the thought group, the pause is very short, but usually you can still hear. Okay. So let's look at the activity G, pronunciation. The instructions say, choose the sentence with the correct thought groups, then listen and check your answers. Listen again and read the correct sentence with the speaker. Okay, so first I want you to look with your partner. Which one looks correct? Circle the correct one, and then we will listen to see if you're correct. Okay, so do that with your partner, please. together. Okay, it looks like we're done. So, but before we listen, okay, thinking about thought groups, how do you know, where should I pause? How do I know? What do you think? Where should I pause to end a thought group? What do you think? Ayaka, do you know? Where should I pause? Yeah, when? Before or after the comma? Yeah, so it's comma, pause, right? Okay, so at commas, whoops. Pause at a comma, usually. Usually you pause at a comma. Where's another good place to pause? Comma. Where else should I pause? Do you think? Ayane, where else should I pause? Fanboys. Okay, yeah, fanboys usually has a comma. So that's going to be a comma again. Okay, there's another very common place to pause. I think you know. You know, what is it? Where should I pause? Meaning I stop and then start again. Yeah, a period. You guys know it. Okay? Okay? So you should pause at the comma and at the period of a sentence. Okay, when you're speaking, you're not thinking about commas and periods, right? You're just stopping because you know it's the end of something. So if it's the end of your sentence, you will usually pause. Okay? Sometimes a comma is a place to pause. Okay? The second question is why? Why do we need to pause? Why do we need to pause while we're speaking? Why should we pause? Why should we not just speak like this the whole time? Why do we need to pause? What do you think? Yuto, why do we need to pause? I can think of two good reasons.
To tell clearly.
To be clear, right? Yes. So you're to speak clearly.
Yeah.
So the other person can understand you. Because if you're speaking too fast, they won't understand what you're saying, right? Okay, yes, that's good. What's another good reason to pause? What do you need to do while you're talking? What? Yeah, you need to breathe. Okay? You can't just talk and not stop to breathe. You have to breathe. So a good place to stop and breathe is at a comma or a period. Okay? Or else you might pass out. Okay? You don't want to pass out while you're talking. Okay, so now let's check your answers. We're going to listen, check your answers, see if you were correct. Here we go.
Page 127, Activity G. 1. The animals that players see are actually real animals who live in the wild. 2. When they take photos of the animals, players learn information about them, such as where they live and what their personalities are like. 3. Wilderverse is fun to play, but it also has a lot of benefits. 4. For example, players often feel like part of a community. 5. Also, players walk around to find the animals, so they get exercise while they play.
Okay, how did you do? What was number 1? What's the answer to number 1? B, yes, that's correct. What's the answer to number 2? A, good. Number 3? A. 4? B. 5?
B.
Good job. You guys are professionals at thought groups. Okay, we're going to do one more activity with thought groups. We're going to listen to this speaker, okay, and make slashes between her thought groups on paper. Okay? So this paper doesn't have any punctuation. There's no punctuation. There's no commas, no periods. So you need to listen and make a slash between her thought groups. Slash looks like this. Okay? So there's a thought group here. Okay? So there's a thought group here. When the thought group ends, you make a slash. Then there's another thought group, make a slash. Okay? So your paper will have many slashes on it. Okay? Give everyone a paper. Your friends. Okay, does everyone have a paper? Okay, we're not going to listen to the whole video, only just this part. Okay, it's gonna go a little bit fast. So you need to make slashes between thought groups. So when a thought group ends, slash. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. It's gonna start right away, so be ready. Oh wait, actually, no, there's an introduction.
I'm a storyteller, and I would like to tell you a few personal stories about what I like to call the danger of the single story. I grew up on a university campus in eastern Nigeria. My mother says that I started reading at the age of 2, although I think 4 is probably close to the truth. So I was an early reader, and what I read were British and American children's books. I was also an early writer. And when I began to write at about the age of 7, stories in pencil with crayon illustrations that my poor mother was obligated to read, I wrote exactly the kinds of stories I was reading. All my characters were white and blue-eyed. They played in the snow, they ate apples, and they talked a lot about the weather, how lovely it was that the sun had come out. Now this despite the fact that I lived in Nigeria, I had never been outside Nigeria. We didn't have snow, we ate mangoes, and we never talked about the weather because there was no need to. My characters also drank.
Okay, was that fast? How did you do? Do you want to listen one more time? Okay, let's do it one more time. Make sure you have the correct thought groups. Here we go, one more time. Let's listen. Where does she pause?
I'm a storyteller, and I would like to tell you a few personal stories about what I like to call the danger of the single story. I grew up on a university campus in eastern Nigeria. My mother says that I started reading at the age of 2, although I think 4 is probably close to the truth. So I was an early reader, and what I read were British and American children's books. I was also an early writer. And when I began to write at about the age of 7, stories in pencil with crayon illustrations that my poor mother was obligated to read, I wrote exactly the kinds of stories I was reading. All my characters were white and blue-eyed. They played in the snow, they ate apples, and they talked a lot about the weather, how lovely it was that the sun had come out. Now this despite the fact that I lived in Nigeria, I had never been outside Nigeria. We didn't have snow, we ate mangoes, and we never talked about the weather because there was no need to. My characters also drank a lot of ginger beer because the characters in the British books I read drank ginger beer. Never mind.
Okay, compare your answers to your partner. See if you got the same answers. Okay, this was the answer that I got when I listened. Yours might be a little different, but look for my red slashes and compare with yours. What do you think? How did you do? good. Sometimes thought groups are a little different than, everyone sees them a little bit differently. So if you got most of them correct, that's good. Okay. If you want to continue studying thought groups, this is a good, this video we watched is a good video to use. It's called The Danger of a Single Story. If you want to find it on YouTube and listen for thought groups. Okay? You can also study the book. Thought groups will be on your quiz on Monday. Okay? Any questions about thought groups? Got it? Okay. So right now we're gonna do reading test number 5. Before we start the test, take about 5 to 7 minutes to study the vocabulary. These are both on Canvas. Unit 5A vocabulary, Unit 5B vocabulary. Take some time to study the vocabulary and then we will start the quiz. Oh, wait. Alright, let me make sure it's published. Okay. Sorry, it's published now. Refresh your page and it will be there. I'm sorry, we need to take the quiz so you have time to finish. So please close all of your tabs and then go to the reading quiz, or reading test 5, I think it's called. It's called Reading Quiz 5 in Canvas. Yeah, it's on week 12 in Canvas. Okay, when you are finished, please listen. When you are finished taking the test, please work on your online assignments. Yes. Okay? This is not nap time. Okay? You will lose participation points if you take a nap, which you have been losing participation points the whole semester for taking a nap. Okay? So work on the online assignments. I will give you the passcode after I pass out the paper. Okay? This is the paper that you need to read for the quiz. Please put your phones away. Don't use your phone. You have all of your tabs closed except for the quiz. Close all of your tabs. Close all of your tabs. You should not have any tabs open. Okay, and then 3 for you guys. Okay, you should not be talking. I'm going to put the passcode on the board. You do need spaces. Here's the passcode. You do need spaces.